Welcome to Leo for Leos. This is a channel featuring intuitive tarot readings for the astrological sign of Leos. Sun, moon, and rising. I'm a Leo as well, so that's why the channel is called Leo for Leos. Cross watchers and fellow readers are welcome. However, I do want to give you a heads up that I read the cards as I see them and not always the way it's traditionally done. Now let's get started. Today I'm going to be using the Smith-Waite Tarot deck, the Centennial Edition, as I always do. And today we're going to be looking at Leo for the mid-month reading, the middle of the month, to see how, until the end of the month, to see how Leos are doing for June of 2023. June is busting out all over. And we want to see what is going on for my Leos. As I can kind of recap, the last reading was really good. Leos are coming up with a plan to really take on the universe and explore the world, explore their horizons, and meet all the challenges. They're planning on taking over with tons of success. So let's see any more details about that could prepare Leos for how to be successful in their plans for June. How can Leos be successful for their plans? Any tips or suggestions or routes that Leos should take? Okay. Ooh, interesting. All right. Oh, let's see if we can push this over a little bit more. There you go. That's a little bit better. Okay, there's a lot of emotions here on the last end of this reading here. Okay, so from what I can see so far, Leos really want to get through that door, right? There's a door that Leos want to get through, and it could be something that Leos are doing, that they are actually walking through that door. They could actually be walking through that door in June. And this card came up last time. This card came up last time. So they could actually be walking through that door. And even though I'm a Leo, I'm saying they because I try to detach myself in the readings because it just flows much better. That's how I'm getting the messages. I'm getting they, right? Okay. Yeah, so there is going to be some work on not just physical image. Somebody's changing their image. They're changing the way they look. They're polishing things up. And this is all in service of a whole bunch of dreams that Leos have. And maybe it could be considered too many dreams. Like there may be too much, there's like, for some reason, Leos have been trying to focus in on one thing, and they can't. They just can't. It's just like, I've got to spread myself thin because this is a dream of mine to have all of these things, and I want them. And so then we have this, walking away from something you built up. Walking away from something that you built up in order to get the success you want. So this might be a warning against focusing on too many things and just maybe putting, you don't have to walk away from this forever, but maybe putting it aside for a little bit. Maybe putting it aside for a little bit to focus on something else. So let's get into more of the meat and potatoes of what's going on here, because this is juicy, okay? Because if this is part of the plan here, that Leo's we were talking about last time, this could be the key element piece to the plan that Leos need to work on and perfect and sculpt. Okay, so first, this door that Leos want to walk through. Look, this one wants to come out. Financial, it's a financial door that Leos want to walk through. They want financial independence, financial growth. I mean, there are many Leos with financial independence, but they want that growth. Oh, there's a lot of manifesting happening, Leos. Oh my God. That is so cool. You've been manifesting this, and by golly, it looks like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It looks like Leos are working night and day for this. Then we have this that came out, and which is the kind of crying over spilled milk, like not quite, but also like regretting some things that you've done in the past. But this regret is yes, it is the warning of yeah, we're not doing that anymore. Not doing that anymore, because this is the next card, right? This is the next card, which is about happiness, joy, clarity of mind and spirit. So Leos are working on some stuff. They've learned from their mistakes, the things that they've done, and they can't help themselves. They still have more assets, right? They still have more assets. 2 more cups in the back there, and they have a clear vision of what they want. This is wonderful. Wonderful. Oh my God, Leos. I'm so excited. Then we have the King of Swords. And I told you that Leos are doing something, and I would say dramatic, but it might also be subtle, but it is a big thing, a big change that Leos are doing to their image. And it may be like buying a new outfit. It might be setting things up differently in their homes. It might be wearing a new color that's now your like main color. There's something physical that is going to change in Leo aesthetically, that's pleasing too. It's pleasing, but it's a big change. It's about looking towards the future. Leos may be applying color theory to attract new customers and to attract new lovers and friends. It's whatever it is. It's definitely got the strategy behind it. You're doing something for a reason here, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. There's nothing per chance by this. You're doing the homework. You're doing the homework. And look, now this card, okay, so the next card I pick is going to decide what that means. Ooh. So that is taking what you have and running with it, and supplying yourself with incredible passion. So the changes that you make, and this could also be like going to the gym, losing a few pounds, going on a new diet, trying out some things like intermittent fasting, or something that's going to change you physically or change physically in your world. You're taking what you can and running with it, and it's going to insert new passion into your world. It's going to excite you. It's going to excite a lot of other people that see you. And so there's a great deal of vitality and passion that is going to be ignited there. I'm loving this. Whatever this change is, or this plan that you're having and it's very strategic. It's very strategic as well. There's like planning. We're talking about meal plans. We're talking about color theory. Talking about like studying. There's going to be a lot of studying to make sure you're making the right decisions here, and that they are going to be pleasing. Oh wow, this is fantastic. Now, this whole thing about the focus, let's find out what messages we need to be looking at for the focus here. Why do we have this? Is it a warning, or is it just to reaffirm that, you know, we have a lot of things that we're working on? Too many spinning plates, perhaps. Let's find out. Let's find out. Okay, Emperor. All right, this might be a spiral. And a spiral is when I have to pull out a whole bunch of cards. Okay. Oof. Powerful. This, like, the things that Leos are doing behind the scenes mentally is powerful, to be very honest with you. I haven't had a reading this hot in a while. Ooh. And ooh, I haven't seen the death card in a long time either. Wow, this is telling a wonderful story. That's totally relaying to that. Actually, I'm going to stop there because that's my message. Let's see if I can get this. All right, that's my message right there. It's leading right into that. All right, so too many things going on. Too many ideas going around, and you need to focus. Now, the Emperor is like saying, is discipline, and says, well, if you want any of these things, you've got to get disciplined. You gotta get disciplined, and you've got to figure out which one is the priority. Which one should you be focusing on? Or maybe which three can you focus on? I remember a seminar, somebody said, hey, I could do about 5 things at one time, and the 6th thing, I can't do 6. So you have to figure out how many things you can do at once, and that number may be 2 or 3 for most average people. If you're extremely organized, you can maybe do 4, but you've got 7 things here that are really dominating your space in your mind. 7 things that are happening here, and for many of you, it may be even more, maybe like 14 ideas that you're thinking about. But this is sort of like, which one are you going to focus on? Which one? And so the Emperor is here saying, get discipline, get focus. This is the discipline that is needed to manage these ideas. And some of them may be on hold. You may need to cease and desist on some of these ideas. Right? And that's sad, I mean, to see that. I mean, who wants to give up their dreams? But it's not, you don't have to give them up forever. You can press pause on it for now and focus in on the ones that really are the most important, that are giving you the most bang for your buck right now, the ones that you can achieve. The Emperor is here to say, get more structured, get more disciplined. Then we have the Independence. This is definitely, this is going to be part of your growth structure to make you strong alone, by yourself. You can do this. You don't need other people to help you, but there is an intense need to be to do this on your own. So these are private plans. These are things that you're going to be doing on your own. Now, here's the other piece of it that's really interesting. Having another person, maybe a lover or maybe a husband or a person, you may be attracting this into your world. There is a potential partner, a potential lover that's kind of looking at you, and there you are looking all scrumptious and delicious and wonderful and independent, and you know you're gonna look you're gonna look even more attractive to these potential suitors out there. And if you have someone in your life already, there's gonna be more of a bond. It's gonna play a bigger part in all of this. They may even join you in your business ideas, your creative endeavors, if they're not already doing so. And then death is, of course, the place where again, this is where some ideas are being laid to rest, and it could be a temporary rest, but you yourself is being renewed. Here we have the symbol of that, of leaving these ideas just on the sidelines for now, as you go off to do other things. We have the moon there, which is, talking about secrets. They're going to be put behind into a secret place. And then you have the sun, meaning that, hey, they will not leave your mind. Emotionally, you are still tied to these things, but you'll be better off for going further on to focus on something else. Now take a look at this. What this person is wearing is red, and that is for what? Passions. Red for passions. Red is also here too. Lots of passionate stuff going with your heart and your gut, but this time it's like it's the thing that you're the most passionate about is where you're going. Another symbol with red in it is the justice. So this is just making sure that everything is legal and copacetic and it's right. Another thing that about this is that it feels right. It feels like the right move to make at the right time. So there's going to be a lot of those feelings. It's going to embolden this passion here. It's going to embolden your passion, and that's going to be so awesome. Wow, these two came out. Okay, we have the Hermit. The Hermit card is about spending some time alone, but also coming up with epiphanies and ideas and new ways of looking at things, new strategies, seeing the world in a different way. So that will be something that maybe Leos might be doing for maybe a day or two or maybe a week. There's going to be some time that Leos will need to have by themselves to strategize, to think of all of these ideas. You cannot come up with great ideas with a whole bunch of noise and doing a whole bunch of things. So you're going to have to take some time to set aside for yourself to think of these ideas, to search your feelings and find out what it is that you're the most passionate about right now and want to spend all of your time right now working on it, as you're manifesting all of this awesome stuff into your life. And Queen of Wands is definitely choosing the thing that makes you the most happiness, or the most happiest. And she has a flower in her hand. She chooses happiness, but at the same time, she's a doer. So she's doing the thing that makes her the most happy. This is great. This is wonderful. And of course, we've got the sign of Leo and the lions that are in the background there. Just so you can see them. Look at those gorgeous lions, just just giving us so much Leo energy. Yes, Leos are going to be choosing happiness, and they're going to be choosing the things that make them the most happy. So that is the reading for today. Thank you so much, Leos, for being here. This is a wonderful reading for us. I think this is June is going to be wonderful. We've got to stay in a positive state no matter what happens. We're going to give it our 100% effort and shoot for the stars and try to get some of those dreams that we've been wanting to achieve at least in the pipeline. So, dear Leos, I love you. Take care of yourselves and have a wonderful June, at least the rest of it. And we'll look to see each other in August. Oh, no, sorry, July. I'm just skipping July altogether. And also, if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe. Leave a like for me if you're enjoying this content, and do leave a message and let us know where you are in your journey. Love you so much. Take care, Leos. Bye.